employees, and therefore the credit of those will not be available. Now in some companies this happens to be very huge amount, therefore they take the credit and the department gives a show cause notice. In some company it happens to be a small amount of 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees, so they say we don't want to have the show cause notices, we will not take the credit. They may have a one show cause notice earlier. The practice which is being followed is that you take a one show cause notice, go on contesting that show cause notice till that show cause is decided in your favor. Once the show cause is decided in your favor, for the past also you take the credit. Now if those credits are pending and you don't reflect it on 31st March 2017, then that credit will vanish. Unless the government make a special rule and permit you in November rules, whatever that comes to, we'll see at that point of time. As of now, you have an issue on this. Same way department disputes the commission on sales, effluent treatment, chemicals used in effluent treatment, services used in effluent treatment. There are so many of them, their department keeps on disputing. Many companies, in always the financial ledger, you reflect the service tax receivable account or excise duty receivable account. That is available in your financial ledger. Many companies you have seen, when they reflect the credit as to the return, they only reflect to the extent of the amount they intend to utilize for the purpose of payment of service tax. So your ledger may show 40 lakhs credit, but during a particular month you want to utilize only 30 lakhs. Then they will show in their STC return only 30 lakhs and 10 lakhs will still remain in the financial ledger. Now if that as on 31st March, if something remains in the financial ledger, that will not be allowed to be carried forward. So therefore whatever is available in the financial ledger is you have to see that the credit is reflected in the respective returns and therefore you are able to claim the credit. It's very easier said by me, but those who are in a large corporation like Hindustan Lever and so many other organizations, to see that every department is able to pass all the bills and give you before 31st March 17 is going to be a very tough task. In some cases, the bill itself comes after the month end. Some of the services like security service, you take on a monthly basis. For the month of March, the invoice will come in the April. Rental services. Like this, you have so many services where the credit, the invoice actually is received subsequently. You have goods in transit, where the goods are being cleared by the supplier in the last week of month of March and received by you in the month of April. All that issues will be there. But during month of March 17, whatever is the best possible, you take the credit so that there is no issue subsequent to you about the denial of credit on that. So that's the first one of taking the credit on transition. The second, availment of credit on capital goods. As we all know that under excise Senvet credit rules, the credit on capital goods is allowed in two stages. In the first year 50% and the next year again 50%. So for 16-17 capital goods whatever you have received, you have